I was on a call last week with a coach that's building a funnel that I personally wouldn't build. She believes that it's going to be less work. She thinks it's going to buy back her time. She thinks it's going to make her more money. And I don't agree. Now, if she didn't have the beliefs she has and I didn't have the beliefs I have, we'd probably be working together already. But we're not. And I'm telling you this because this is how holding on to a belief that isn't actually serving you can completely screw up your business for a long period of time. This coach has been trying to build funnels for a really long time, and yet she's still hopping on calls with different coaches like myself because things aren't working. So my question is, what's the point of continuing something that isn't working? Like, I don't know, you tell me. But what I do know and have learned the hard way is that when you've done something for a really long period of time, and somewhere deep down, you already know that it's probably time to shift things around because your calendar is empty. And also, you don't book calls with people by accident. You hop on those calls because you're looking for a different way of doing things. Now, then what happens? Well, you still hold on to the things that haven't worked, not because it's effective, but because it's simply familiar. It's what you already know, and it's also what you're used to. And that is what makes things extremely hard to let go of. But here's the part that most people have a real hard time seeing. You cannot expect yourself to find a new solution and implement it if you're still emotionally connected and committed to the old one that hasn't worked. So the first step to creating change and results is just admitting that something hasn't worked. And the second step is actually being open to something different and actually exploring an approach that you have not yet tried. And yes, that usually does require shifting gears and it might be a bit uncomfortable. But when something hasn't worked for a long period of time, shifting gears is the smartest move you can make, even when it feels like you're throwing yourself in the deep water. Because at the end of the day, you always have a choice. You can either repeat the same shit again and again and hope it magically works out this time, or you can open yourself up to the possibility that the way you've been doing things is the very thing that's holding you back.